Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Dian. Welcome to our presentation. Today we are excited to share our operational and financial analysis of Innotech Manufacturing. We are Group A and we have acted as the internal engineering finance team. Thus we evaluating Innotech performance and future growth potential. Innotech is a Malaysian-based engineering company specializing in high-efficiency HVAC systems tailored for critical environments like hospital and sustainable green buildings. This sector demands not only for technical precision, but also efficient and accountable financial planning. As Innotech prepares to expand its operation, it must consider several strategic decisions, including investment in automation, improving cost system, and forecasting future demand. Before committing to these changes, a detailed evaluation is essential. Our team focused on 9 critical areas to help Innotech make informed choices: cost classification and behavior, costing technique, budgeting and forecasting, break-even and profit planning, capital investment evaluation, inventory and cost control, performance measurement and KPI, project cost management, and the last one, decision-making tools. This section is designed to support data-driven decision-making. In this presentation, we will explain how our analysis align with Innotech expansion goals and what recommendations we believe will help ensure their growth is financially sustainable and operationally efficient. Let's begin with the first section presented by Wilson, which is cost classification and behavior.
Continue to slide 3. Hi, I'm Wilson. Let's start with how we categorize Innotech's HVAC production costs. It is an important step in making financial decisions and improving cost control. We review 5 main items, which is steel casing, assembly labor, factory rent, equipment maintenance, and electricity for testing labs. These were categorized by both type and behavior. Steel casing and assembly labor are direct and variable costs, since they change with production volume. For the second one, factory rent. Factory rent is an indirect fixed cost, which means it doesn't change with output. For equipment maintenance and electricity are mixed costs because they include a fixed base cost and a variable portion. By separating costs into fixed, variable, and mixed, Innotech can better understand which costs scale with operations and which remain constant. So this allowed for improving forecasting and planning, particularly when evaluating future changes in production levels. It also helps Innotech benchmark its cost structure against industry standards, find cost saving opportunities, and support pricing strategies. So now I will walk you through the costing method we selected for this environment. So continue with costing technique. We selected activity based on costing ABC as the most suitable method for Innotech. ABC is especially effective in environments like Innotech's, where multiple products require different resources and service. For instance, HVAC units designed for hospitals may need more testing and QA compared to unit for green buildings. ABC works by assigning costs to activities, then linking those activities to products based on actual usage. We identify 5 main activities, which is welding supervision, testing and compliance, uh, calibration, design supports, and quality assurance. By using ABC, we calculated hospital units has overhead allocation of 69,071 ringgit Malaysia, and for the green building units had 38,929 ringgit. So this method results in more accurate product costing and ensures pricing reflects through the resource consumption. It also supports better cost control since high cost activities can be targeted for efficient improvements. So now let's look at how we forecast sales and cost in our budgeting section. So we'll pass back to Dian.
Thanks, Wilson. In this section, we prepare a first quarter operating budget to guide Innotech expansion. We combine qualitative insight like expected growth from hospital and green building sector with quantitative forecasting. Based on prior data, we predict a 10% monthly increase in sales volume, starting with 500 units in January. Here's a summary. Selling price 2,500 per unit, variable cost 1,600 per unit, and fixed monthly cost is 450,000. The result is January 500 units, which is break-even. February 550 units, and we get 45,000 profit. And in March 605 units, and we get 94,500 profit. We apply zero-based budgeting to justify all expenses and develop a cash budget to track inflow and outflow. These tools ensure financial discipline and help identify when additional funding or cost control are needed. Now, let's explore the break-even point, which is key to understand profitability. Break-even analysis tells us how many units Innotech needs to sell to cover all fixed and variable costs. With a selling price of 2,500 and a variable cost of 1,600, the contribution margin is 900 per unit. To cover the fixed cost of 450,000, Innotech must sell 500 units. Selling more than 500 units means entering profitable territory. At 600 units, the profit is equal to 19,000. If the variable cost drops to 1,400, profit at 600 units rises to 210,000. This analysis helps Innotech evaluate different cost scenarios and set realistic production targets. It also supports decisions around pricing, sales target, and potential automation. Now, Gab will explain whether investing in automation is a wise move.
Okay, hi everyone, I am Gabriel. Okay, let's go to the point. One of the key recommendations in our report is the purchase of the robotic welding equipment, which costs around 300,000 ringgit. Why this investment? Because it is expected to save around 90,000 ringgit each year in labor and defect related costs. This is over a period of 5 years. We evaluated this proposal using two main financial tools. The first one is the net present value, also known as NPV. The NPV is 41,171 ringgit safer, which means the investment would generate a positive return. The second one is the internal rate of return, always known as the IRR. The IRR is 15.52%, which is well above the company's required return rate of 10%. Both financial indicators strongly support going ahead with the purchase. But it is not just about the numbers. Robotic welding also brings higher consistency, fewer errors, and faster production, all of which are critical as Innotech looks to scale up. Now that we have looked at the capital investment, let's move to another key area of operations, the inventory management. Okay, Innotech currently manages 4 main types of inventory. The first one is raw materials. The second one is work in progress, or is known as WIP. The third one is ML supplies. ML supplies is maintenance, repair, and operations. And the fourth one is finished goods. To improve control and to reduce waste, we've recommended several strategies. The first one is just-in-time, or is known as JIT, for material deliveries. This is to avoid overstocking. The second one is RFID and barcode tracking. This one is to increase inventory visibility. The third one is ABC analysis. This one is to focus resources on the most valuable items. And lastly, economic order quantity, always known as EOQ, and safety stock levels. This one is to optimize order size and reduce stockouts. Together, these measures help lower holding costs, reduce waste, and avoid production delays. And importantly, better inventory controls means better cash flow, which is especially crucial during periods of business expansion. Okay, now I will hand over to Azri, who will explain how performance is tracked using key performance indicator, or is known as KPIs. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Azri. Tracking performance through key performance indicators or KPIs is critical to achieving Innotech's goals. Here are the KPIs we recommended. So firstly is cost per unit, which is less than or equal to 1,600 ringgit. Second is overall equipment effectiveness, which is greater than or equal to 85%. Next is budget variance, which is less than or equal to 5%. Schedule variance less than or equal to 2 days. And lastly, return of investment, which is greater than or equal to 10%. Each KPI is specific, measurable, and tied to either cost efficiency or product delivery. These are reviewed regularly to ensure targets are met and problems are addressed early. Monitoring these KPIs helps Innotech align engineering operations with financial performance, bridging technical success with business results. Next, let's explore how we manage project costs. To control costs during expansion, Innotech use a combination of tools, which are Gantt charts to plan and visualize tasks, Excel cost trackers for daily updates, dashboards to monitor progress in real time, and variance analysis to compare actual versus planned costs. We also use earned value management or EVM. In February, our earned value is equal to 1,375,000 ringgit, and for our actual cost is 1,330,000 ringgit. For our CPI is equal to 1.03, indicating that our project is under budget, and for our SPI is equal to 1.0, which indicating that our project is on schedule. EVM gives project managers a clear view of progress and spending. This helps avoid overruns and supports on-time delivery. Now, Milven will present the final recommendation based on decision-making tools.
Hi, I am Milven. In this project, we compare two options, which is the continue in-house manufacturing and the outsourced production. By using the cost-benefit analysis (CBA) and a decision tree with expected monetary value (EMV), we found that the profit in-house is 19,000 ringgit. Then the EMV is 72,000 ringgit, and the profit outsourcing profit is 240,000 ringgit, and the EMV is 210,000 ringgit. From this, the number clearly show that outsourcing is more profitable and less risky at this stage. While in-house production gives control, outsourcing provides flexibility and higher short-term return. This recommendation align with the earlier break-even and investment finding, reinforcing the outsourcing option as the best strategy move for now. Let's wrap up our finding. To conclude, our report support Innotech's expansion goal with practical and data-driven strategy. CBA improve cost accuracy and decision-making. Break-even at 500 units sets a clear profitable target. Robotic welding investment offer a strong return, and the inventory and KPI system enhance the operational control. Outsourcing is the better financial decision for now. With this insight, Innotech is well positioned to grow responsibly and sustainably while maintaining quality, reducing risk, and increasing profitability. Thank you for watching our presentation.